So like like you three have joined. So like we will start this session. Are you able to listen my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I will just present my screen. Please let me know when you're able to see my screen, okay? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So basically what is basically I will be like starting with the course of SAS. So like what is SAS, what basically does, what basically industries and what basically which type of industries work on and what SAS includes. So this is basically regarding that. So I've made a demo class for all those students who like want to learn what is basically SAS. So we are going forward with it. Okay. So if you have any doubts, have your questions. Okay. So introducing myself, my name is Shashank Sani and total work experience I have 5.5 years in SAS, Tableau and Excel in the data analysis field. I've worked with like global logic technologies, mainly in shopping projects. I've worked in Axis Bank in retail assets. Retail assets mainly comprises of like and home loan, different types of loan basically. Home loan, personal loan, and SBB, it is small business banking. And currently working in EXL in fraud analytics. Okay, so I've worked more than like 10 projects. Mainly, basically, major projects are on the like banking only. Okay, so this is the 10 points which I have made. Like, what is SAS? Why do we need SAS? What are the alternative SAS tools in market? And basically, we will talking about what is SAS history, where SAS is used in industries, and I will just demonstrate 2 or 3 codes in SAS and types of libraries in SAS. We have like different windows in SAS and what are the basic advantage and disadvantages of SAS. Okay, so going forward, we can say what is a SAS. Basically, what do you understand that like if we do what is Excel, Microsoft Excel, when we just click, we get an image like it is a rows and columns of data. Okay, we can have our like tabular data there. So SAS is basically it is the software which is used for doing analysis. Like I have already, and it is a statical software like which is used mainly for analysis, and we can also use in the point of visualization. Visualization means in type of pictorial representations like charts. Okay, so SAS full form is like statistical analysis software. Okay, statistical means you can do some statistics like means, averages, any type of thing. Okay, so it is written that it allows you to use qualitative technologies and processes, helps to enhance employee productivity and business profits. Okay, so going further, like SAS is also used for like business intelligence, crime investigation, and predictive analytics. If all of you are new in SAS, so basically there are two types of things. First thing is like having in the variation of analysis, and second is like model development. So this in this like in this we will go with logistic regression, linear regression, and the decision tree. That part is of a modeling purpose perspective, and my course consists of the analysis like data analysis. Okay, so in SAS, what basically we do, data is extracted. Like data is taking the source of the data. We use to fetch the data, categorize, identify, and analyze data patterns. So in this SAS, this is the basically what SAS does. Okay. Any questions related to this?
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yes, yes.
Somewhere data is there, and just we need to retrieve the data and we need to display the data. This is the meaning of SAS. Yeah.
No, no. Actually, we can say we used to retrieve the data, but from that data we need to have some analysis. Like we can, I have this like second slide. I will just explain you like why do we need SAS basically. Like if you are having a e-company commerce data, okay. So basically that data is stored in a particular format, right? Like Excel or somewhat, right? and that data we used to retrieve it, that you have said. But ultimately, what is the analysis what you have made from that data? Like you have a class, student name of the class, how many males and females are there in the class, so that is an analysis. Okay, do you understand
Okay.
what I mean to say? Like if you want to have analysis, tell me the students whose age is less than 20 years, whose age is greater than 20 years. So that is an analysis part. We are retrieving the data, we are making analysis, and we are making a report, and after that we are just populating that report in the like a website, or we can just forward it to the our client. Okay, any further questions related to this, or we are good?
That's fine.
Okay. So basically, saying like as I have already told, what does SAS do? So in SAS, like we have like in data analysis field, we have basically different tools. We have R. R is also an open source tool. Like R is we in this we use R language. Okay, so basically there are three types of like data analysis tools. R, second is Python. Python is very popular in market, but the main point is that Python is an open source. We cannot save the data. Like banking industries and the pharmaceuticals industries does not rely on Python because it an open source, and if the file get corrupted, everything will be lost. And in you know that in banking sector the customers details are very like confidential, and we do not want any like problematic situations with that. Okay, so basically, so that's why in the good industries like the big 100 companies also uses SAS. Okay, like I'm working in Citibank, so they are still like it is like they are using the SAS from like a lot of like 10 or 20 more than 30 years, and they are relying on this only because they know how to like the data is saved, the data is not corrupted, and like it is a licensed product, and not like a startup company will take SAS because it is worth of 2 to 5 crores. Okay, and moving along, we have a like SAS history. So SAS was developed by Jim Goodnight and John Shell in 1970. Okay, so basically it was used in agriculture research, and later is expanded to the like to do the predictive analysis, like what I have already said, data management, BI tools among. Okay, so top 98 of the world top companies in Fortune 400 uses SAS analytics. So basically saying like if you want to like grow a career in a good organizations like Bank of America, Amex, and Morgan Stanley, they all company uses SAS. Okay, and I have just depicted the organization like Mu Sigma, Manthan Systems, Crosstub. These are Bangalore-based companies, pharmaceutics, and EXL and Amex and many more. So basically, it is used in mainly in banking and healthcare industries. Okay. Going forward, we have a slide like regarding the advantages and disadvantages of SAS. So, sorry. So SAS can be learned like if you are a non-tech, if you are a like simply a pass out from non-tech, it does not matter. It can easily help you understand. So anybody like who wants to learn this language, anybody can like work on this and learn SAS. Okay. So ability to handle a large database. Large database. I have worked more than like 20 GB data with this. Okay. So in Axis Bank, I have because there is a lot of customers data. I used to handle it. Okay, but the thing is that you should be the code should be optimized enough so that it does not like make fatal for other person, because in an organization if you're working and 100 of the persons are loading the data in local for 20 GB, so SAP server will get hang. Okay, so that is the main point. So its log window clearly states the error, which helps you to debug. I will just let you know what are the windows in SAS after this. And the fifth point is like SAS helps you thoroughly test and analyze the algorithm, as I already said. And SAS is completely secured, so can't extract without a license in the office, right? So SAS is a like licensed product, and you cannot have like free SAS and you can work on audit. Okay, you can make statistical computing easy for non programming users. Okay, handles large size database effectively, as I've already said. These are the advantages of SAS. And what is the disadvantages of SAS is that cost is high. Basically, uh, a small startup organization, if they not have a venture of large capital, they cannot use it. Okay. And source SAS is not an open source, so nobody can just download it and start coding on it. Okay. And the third point is that like text mining, that you want to do some analysis of text analytics, so it is very difficult in SAS. Okay. So we cannot, like, it is a difficult for SAS because, but in market we have different tools, like in the SAS we will be working on SAS Enterprise Guide 7.1. So we have different tools in SAS like VIA and SAS Visual Analytics, in which we have like pictorial representation like in Tableau, and we have SAS Enterprise Miner also. So these are the like different tools in SAS. Okay. So course, like what basically my course will include, it will be base SAS SQL macros project and resume preparation, interview questions from big companies, Tableau connection with MS SQL, like how do you make connection from Tableau with the help of MySQL and SAS. Okay. And how to basically crack interviews of these big organizations. I have a particular kit, so I will be providing you the same. Okay. So like these are the 7 to 8 slides. If you have any question related to this, and if you do not have question, we will just move it to the coding part. Okay. Do you have any questions?
So I have a one question here.
Yeah, please.
So you told that data science is like it's a open source and it's a licensed version.
Yeah, data science.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying data science, but Python is an open source.
Yeah, Python.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
but SAS how will practice if it is a
Yeah, yeah.
licensed
That
version?
is like that is not your problem. I will be providing you this.
Okay.
I will be providing you the like online tool which you can help easily. You can work on it on a daily basis. You will. I will provide. You just need to make a email ID and like sign up. You do only to make a sign up. Okay. That is not. I'm talking in perspective of industry. Like if you have open industry, anybody can download Python and start working on it. But it is not related to SAS. SAS you have make all, you have to need a license version. Okay. That is the point. But from the learning perspective, you do not need to worry regarding this. Okay.
Okay.
And any more questions?
No, no.
Okay, Ashwarya, we are good, like
Yeah, no questions, sir.
okay, okay. So basically going, so like this is a like, if you can see, this is a basically SAS studio in which like the persons which will be starting the batch, they will be like started working on this tool. So this is basically an online tool, so that will be helping you throughout the entire session. And basically starting, like I will just introduce what is basically this tool. How does in like in industry we use SAS enterprise. I will just give. So that is thing. It is a it is like same as it is given, but the like overall look is like slightly different. But like SAS community has provided this tool so that we can work and we can have easily we can learn from it. So basically, what I will just start, like there are different windows in SAS. So basically, what are the basic windows in SAS? Like in desktop also we have toolbar. In Paint, if you see, there is a different tools. In Excel also we have top bar, in which that is we can edit the file and we can have different formatting. So this is the basically understanding what your basically Windows looks in SAS. Like, so firstly I will start with what is a editor window. So editor window, in which we are like right now in an editor window. In this window, basically what we can do, we can write our code. Okay, this is the code platform code in which you can write your code, you can edit your code, do some analysis, each and everything you can do. Basically saying have your particular scripts. Okay, this is the code, this is the editor window. Okay. So second going on, we have our log window. Basically what log means, each and every data step if you are proceeding, like you will be submitting this code. So what this basically code, if it is running, if it is having an error, if it is having a warning, so that thing is will printed here like this. Okay, I will just do it like this is a data, this is a step, it is printed as this has been printed in the log. There were these observations like what time it has taken, what is the memory it has taken. So all this thing is printed in log window. Okay, third is third is the output window. Output window basically saying if you just run that code and that code gets depicted in the output data. Like I have just do not go by the like what data is. So I have just run a code. So is this is the tabular data. Okay, these are like columns and these are rows. In like SAS we used to call it a variables. Okay, column is known as variables and rows are known as observations. So this is the particular data set. In SAS we call all the tables is data set. In SQL we call all the like tables only. Okay, so this is the output directory. Okay, this is the code in which we used to write the editor window. This is the log where all the things like background thing, what it has done, from which time it has done, what are the variables, and if there is error and warning, basically that it used to depicted in log. Okay, and third thing is output data in which the tabular form in the output main file will be appear. Okay, going on the fourth we have like explorer window. Explorer window is nothing but it will give us like it like this is our explorer window. Okay, in this we can just have our like what are the data files are there. So I have just depicted there are different files. So explorer window is just the it will be known as the where the different programs are situated. Okay, basically the navigation to the our code, our like data set. Okay, our table. Okay, so going forward we have like result. Okay, so basically what we say, what is the difference between output and results. So basically result we have like different pictorial representation, we can say. Like if we use some statement like proc print, so it will be in a printed format. Okay, so that will be given in a result. Okay, in output we have a table, but in result we will I will just give you a difference after this, after the class. Okay, so basically saying in output you have a tabular data, but result is basically that it will not be an output statement but a result only. Like I will just show you by example, that will be more clear. Okay, don't go by code, I will just print this. So yes, so like if you have seen earlier there was a tabular data. Okay, but in results you will have the particular report like this. Do you understand, or any questions you have?
No question. I think so.
Okay, so going forward, like I've already said, we are with different Windows SAS. So going forward, like I will just tell you. So in basically SAS, we have two steps. One is like proc step, and first is data step, and second is proc step. So basically, why what is data step and what is proc step? So understanding like data step starts with the word data only. So basically it used to modify and create data. What do you mean by modify and create data? Like if you like, yeah, I have created this data. Okay, if I need to modify, if I want to use some if condition, some where condition, or keep and drop, like want to remove some variable, then we can it is known as modification. And create, like you are creating a data set. Okay, proc step is a predefined, it is a predefined procedure means you can do some analysis. And if you like example I will give, it is a proc means. Like in this, by using this you can have all the mean of that particular table. Okay, like I will just say a simple example. If you are having a class data set, means a class table, you want to have a proc means of that age, height, weight. Okay, so that step is known as proc step. It is a predefined procedure built by SAS. Okay, you do not have to manually enter a mean or something average or something like that. You just define, like I have defined proc print, you just need to define proc means. Okay, that that topic is like far away from our starting point, so I will not discuss it further. So basically starting with the what is the basically data, I have just stated that what is data step. So starting with like I have already written like data a set SAS help dot class run. So basically saying our data step, what is a data step is data creating a data a. Data a means the table name. Okay, the a means the table name. So data A will be created, data table A will be created, and how it will be created using set. So in set, basically we are copying the data from SAS help dot class. So before continuing that, so SAS is a two level name. Means first is first is library and second is data set. Means table. So in this, like class is a table. Okay, class is a table and we have library. SAS help is a library. We can do understand like when in the like we were in school, we used to go in a library, we get different books. Okay, so it is a subdivision. Library consists a lot. Library is a parent, we can say, and and in like tables is the children's. We can have different things. Okay, we can have like 100 to 200 data set, 300 data set in a particular library. Okay, like you can take an example of a district of a particular, like in Gurgaon we have more than like 29 39 20 39, like in a we have villages like that. Okay, like in a state we have 20 districts, so we can go with like that. Okay, so basically saying SAS is a two level name, as I've already said. Data A. Okay, here we are creating a table A using a set using SAS help dot class. Set means to take a copy, make a copy of this particular data set and place it in a A. Okay, A data set and run that. Run is used for execution purposes. Okay, so like if we just run this, like I will run this. So what it will make, it will make a table name B. It okay, from SAS help dot class. So entirely if what the table resides, like the data which is in SAS help dot class, it will get copied in a data set B, and we can write any name here. Okay, it does not matter, and if we run it, we get this data. So do you have any question related to this, like coding, any part?
Coding part, just understanding right now,
Okay, okay.
because we are the new on this
No, no, no.
field.
I understand, but basically, I mean to say that if you have any
Yeah,
question related to this, why it is creating, why this is we are taking this data from here, that is the main thing. You should understand the logic, why how it is working. Understand?
the functionality, just
Yes.
we can understand.
Okay. So, yeah. So like, if you have any question, please like let me know. Or okay. So we are making a particular data set means table in BUNL, data BUNL from SASL dot class. Okay. So this class is our like 2D, like I have already said, it is a two level, sorry, it is a two level name. Okay, we cannot have table name, column name, row name. Okay, we cannot have that because it is not built like it. Okay, so going forward, like we have already created BUNL a table. Okay, if like going forward we want to make like different tables with the same database. Okay, like here this is the code. In this we are copying the data from SAS help dot class. But if we want to make like 5 tables, 10 tables. So what we can do, we can just separate it by like space and have that particular table name. Okay, so here what it will basically does, it will create 3 tables A, B, C from this data set. If I just run it, you will get the answer like A data set. But remember, you will get all the data which is copied from here. Okay, this is the parent data set, and you will creating A, B, and C. Means 3 tables will be created here.
Hello.
I
Yeah, you have created the data ABC. No.
Yes.
So can I know the result? I don't know. I can't understand that.
Yeah. So the
What is the
result.
table?
Yeah, the result is like this. You can understand this is the table. It is written work dot A. Okay. So this is the table of A.
Three columns A, B, C. Three columns.
No, no, no. These are not columns. Like this is not the column. Please understand that this is a table. Okay. SAS help dot class. We have a
Mm,
table. Okay. We are like, I will just give this. This is SAS help. This is a library. SAS help is a library which I have told earlier. Do you understand what is a library?
okay. So
Okay,
great.
so this is the table. Okay, SAS help dot class. This is a table. Okay, so we are, what we are doing, we are copying this table in these tables. Okay, so if I want to create a one table, I have written BUNL. Like you can write anything. Okay, after that I want to create a table A. I want to create a table B. I want to create a table C. So 3 tables will be created, and how it will be created? It get copied from this table. Okay. Okay, and if you go to the output, so this is the output window which I already told earlier. This is table work dot A. Okay, this is table work dot B. This is a table work dot C. These tables are similar because all the tables are similar with each other, because we are just taking one table, we are copying one table from here. Okay.
Okay.
So going forward, like in industries, what we are having, we have some uh, like the anything which you are creating. Like I will just give you a thinking. Anything which you are creating, like A, B, C. Okay, so these are things are created in work library. Okay, this is my work. Like if you just these are created. Have you seen? Like I have created A data set, B table, C table. These are created here. Okay, and I have just created BUNL also, so it is also created. So basically saying it will be get active till the session is on. If you just go move out, and if you have closed your system, you are shut down. So these all the datas will get removed automatically. So after you come up, like after lunch, or if you coming next day, you need to rerun this. Okay, so to avoid this, we have permanent libraries. But permanent libraries are not here because we are not we are not working in any industry. So the thing is that SAS has given us a right to work on it. But the thing is that if you are working, like I was working with Axis Bank, so we have a permanent library like app one, in which our team used to save the data. Okay, so these data ABC I can save in app one. Okay, so that data, if I come tomorrow, that data will be saved here. I need to retrieve the data from here. Okay, app one. So it will be like, I will just demonstrate the code how it will be. App one dot A. So can anyone help me to understand what is that app one dot A? If you understand what I have already told, what is SAS help dot class? Okay, no issue. So I will tell. So basically, SAS help is a library, and this is a data set. This is a table. So app one is our library. Okay, so like we have library of SAS help here. Okay, SAS help is a library, and we have inside this we have all the data. Okay, so app one is also a library in like industry if you work, and we will save this data in our a data set A in this app one. Okay, it will copy the data set from here, it will save it here, and by chance like if your system gets shut down, does not matter, you can easily go on this like library and start, and you can work on it. Okay, any more question related to this? Divya, we are good, like, hello, is I am audible?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, like all thing is like clear. If you have any doubts,
Yes, clear.
clear. Okay, great. So, like these are the things which I want to cover. Like this is the basic of SAS. So, what basically SAS comprises, what it is. So, like going forward from the next week, I will be starting the batch on Saturday. So, going towards like the slides, and these are the things like which I will be covering. And if you like, so this is the like a small gist of like what I will be, what is the SAS, and basically what SAS basically compromises. And we can like if you like if you like the session, and we can just go forward with the batch. And if you have any other questions like what is like data science, and how will we moving along with SAS, and what are the things that industry needs, what are the prerequisites like we should have related to SAS, any like coding language. So basically saying you do not need any Java or C++, that type of thing. You just need to concentrate what I will be teaching you in 3.5 months. So like the total ownership of the knowledge I take myself. And if you have any doubt related to any topic, I will be there for you by 24 by 7. Because basically what I does, I used to make a group in that, like if you have any questions, you can have that screenshot and you can share it on the group. And like in basically what earlier my group used to do, if some persons can answer that question by solving that, or ultimately I will be helping you. So yeah, that's it like from my side.
Sir, I have one question
Yes, yes.
regarding in SQL queries. So, what is the related with these SQL queries like join, select, all the queries? It will be applicable here.
Yes, yes, yes. So like in this, like we will have all the, like in SQL we have same thing, but we have different, like the functions are different. Okay, so left join, right join, inner join, full join will be there only, but we have like
I-
yes.
Is there same functionality? It's a different functionality for SAS.
No, the code like in like MS SQL we like to use like select, starting from select, right? Here we will start from proc
Yes.
SQL, like proc SQL select, create table, select this and this thing, right? That. Okay, and there are
Okay.
like many more things in proc SQL that we will be learning.
Okay.
I've already like shared like the PDF also. If
And sir, what is the timing or class timing?
the class timing will be like on the weekends only, it will be around between 10 to 12. Okay, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Yes. So like as you have already said, like we will be working with the like proc SQL in different inner join, right join. We will be working with how to update columns, insert rows in tables. What is the self join? It is the most asked interview question in self join. Connection to Teradata using SAS. Okay. How do you compare two tables? Okay. And after that, the main thing is that in industry, basically, industry uses macros. So how to use macros in proc SQL? Okay, how to automate your code, like it will automatically take the data Excel sheets from your desktop, it will do the analysis, all the analysis, and just give out the output in your output window, understand? So like that is
So
that thing will come slowly.
just I have a one question. I'll give you one example. I'm working with a telecom project. Okay.
Okay.
So data is already there. So my work is like application support. So every day is I'm taking the data and correcting the data in the table. But I'm not creating any table from the production. Apart from that, whatever that application end user they are using, they are inserting the data. But I am getting the data from the database. From database, I'm taking the data.
No, you
This
are
is my
taking
job. But
taking the data, but you are not doing any analysis, right?
no, no.
So
Yeah,
that
my question is that here data is already there. So
okay.
no need to create table, no need to do anything in SAS.
No, the
Only we can,
yeah.
yes,
So basically, like I will let you know, as on the daily basis you are fetching the data, right?
yes,
So like it is not like if you like switch on to any other company. So in like in companies which uses SAS or other companies also, so they have their data depository, okay, like database. Okay, they used to save the data on the like database. Like in SAS we have libraries. They used to save the data. Okay, so from that data they
okay,
use they after that from that data we used to like do the coding and do the analysis. Okay, if you are having the data, like you are extracting the data, that is a good, that will be a great part of your project. And after that you are analyzing the data. Okay, that thing is the second thing you need to know, understand? Because the
understood.
interview always asks like how you are retrieving the data, from where you are getting the data. Okay, so
Okay,
that is the main part. And after getting the data, what is the data validation? Like if you are not concerned about the missing values, but if like if I want to do some regression, or if I want to make a report, so if there are null values, if there is missing data, so that will hamper your report, right?
correct.
So we need to eradicate, we need to remove that missing values also for our reporting purpose. Like if the particular report has been gone to your VP or like director, so he will be like he does not want to see that type of scenarios. Okay, so we need to eradicate, that is a part of data validation after we do the analysis. So that part is second part. After that we have that particular output. So that step by step is work goes on. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So like any more questions like related to this, or we are good enough?
Sir, no, no. And how many months it will take to
Yeah, it
complete
will,
this
like I
course?
will try to finish this in 3 months because it's a long course. But the thing is that
Okay,
in base SAS you will have 1 month, and by sticking on Saturdays and Sunday, if no one like from like ultimately what students do, they used to like take 1 day off on Saturday, or they used to go have to. If you are sticking with the like staying with me, it will be like finish in 3 months. I will try to finish it 2.5 months, but ultimately my goal is to provide knowledge, good knowledge, and at least it should like basically the concept should be clear. Ultimately, then you are able to clear the interview. है ना? Okay.
okay, sir.
Yeah. Hi team. Any other questions like related to this? Okay. So I think we are good enough. So like thank you for like coming and taking out the time to have this meeting. And that's it like from my side. And have a great day.
Sir, one more thing.
Yes, yes.
So in our batch, how many people will be join
Yeah,
in change?
like actually, I will try to like minimize because each time like students are more, but I will try to minimize. You do not need to worry. I will have focus on all the students. You do not need to worry, but I will try to, as you have already added you in the group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are right now there are three students. So like there will be couple of two to three more. So you do not need to
No,
worry
my
about
concern
student.
is
Yeah.
no, my concern is a little timing. So up to 1 month, yeah, I might be not available 10 o'clock. This is the concern
Okay. Okay. 10 o'clock. Okay. Okay.
because I am working with some other Dubai projects. So
Okay,
Friday,
okay. It's no,
Saturday,
it's okay. Divya,
and
we can have that conversation. I will just call you. We can have that conversation. Okay. I will
sure,
do
sure,
that scheduling.
sure, sure,
That is not an issue. Okay.
sure, sure, sure.
Okay, okay.
Apart from this, nothing is mine.
Okay, okay. Divya, I will do that. That not need you do not need to worry about that. That is my headache. I will do it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So like we are good, and thank you all for attending this session. I'm closing. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.